group that you already had sex with 2 niggas, and you're telling the internet that y'all brothers. We're not your brothers. These niggas are not your brothers. You're having sex with them and you're living with wonder. Be for real with yourself. I heard you have a nigga in jail. I hope he sees this. Be for real with yourself. That's my slap to you. That's tough. I'm not laughing. Listen, bro.
So King Sid just ruined his own YouTube career in real time, and you would think his downfall would be from the catalog of stupid shit he has recorded himself doing for like the past 5 years. But no, actually, this nigga got exposed by one of his real life day one homies. And by day one homies, I'm pretty sure these niggas went to prom together day ones. Like, day one sandbox type bros, and he got exposed, right? And from what NateSoUgly is saying, they basically fell out over a hoe. And King Sid is literally crazy and has anger issues, like allegedly. And basically he's a backdoor ass nigga. Like Bruce drop him off. Like he talks behind your back. He stole a whole, I guess they made a content group and he stole the clan idea. Like he's done all types of shit according to NateSoUgly. Now, based off of his content, am I really surprised at all of these allegations? Hell no. I mean, there's even allegations from a woman who is included in some of this beef. She's involved in some of the beef and so happened to be the thought pocket that Sid was hitting. So there's a girl a part of this who was Sid's girlfriend at the time and is a part of the beef. I don't want to really spoil it, but she's a part of the beef that involves NateSoUgly and why everybody is falling out. This same woman ended up exposing Sid too for giving her the beats by Dre. Like, so it's just really been a bad couple of days for King Sid, and we're going to talk about it all in this video. So the only thing I'm going to ask from y'all is to click the subscribe button so I can stay in your algorithm, and go ahead and like the video for me. And with that being said, all right, bet, let's get straight into it. So he starts off with saying he doesn't rock with Sid and that Sid was playing him like he was stupid. And not gonna lie, just looking at him, his mannerisms, like how he talks, y'all would probably see too that he low-key is probably dumb as hell. Like the way he speaks just isn't intelligent. It doesn't really just give intelligence to me. And it's not his Florida accent, it's literally just him. So I'm not surprised someone like King Sid was treating you like you're the dumbest person in the room. Like if it sounds like I'm hating, just imagine King Sid having the audacity to think that he's smarter than you and can toy with you as a grown man or woman. Like, just think about it. Sid has to genuinely feel like he is smarter than this nigga deep down to do him like this. And there has to be a reason. Like, there has to be a reason King Sid, like, he doesn't, that's not Einstein to me. So there's a reason he feels like he can do this to you. And for him to feel that way, a nigga like me is thinking, someone playing you for your intelligence is par for the course, like respectfully. Like if King Sid is doing this, I promise you someone else has thought you were just chicken before.
Listen, people, if you have not peeped it already, and some of y'all did and some of y'all didn't, but I don't fuck with bro. I done let a lot of shit die down, but I did not let nothing slide, fam. Because you really tried it, and you tried me. You tried my character. You tried my intelligence. You really size me, fam. Like I'm a goofy, like I'm some goofball, like I'm a lame ass nigga. That Steeze, the Steeze group, I'm not a part of that. Do not associate me with that shit. I'm not a part of that group. Group was just a big ass scam for just to put money in this nigga pockets, bro. This nigga was using our faces to put money in his fucking pockets.
He then says the whole Steeze group was basically a scam to put money in Sid's pockets. Then he lists 4 reasons for not rocking with Sid and the reason that led up to their downfall.
There's 4 reasons why I had to stop fucking with bro. Matter of fact, it's not even 4 reasons why. It was the reasons that led up to me just not with bro completely, bro. This all started when we all moved into a crib together. But it was this nigga idea in the first place. He called my phone saying, yo, Nate, I'm getting a crib. I want you to move in. I want us to start a whole group channel called the Steeze. You feel me? He called my phone. Remind you, at the time I was living with my mom. You get what I'm saying? I was still living with my mom. I was like, I'm 23, still living with my mom. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me take this opportunity to move out. This is my first time moving out. And I'm moving out with other people that I do the same shit with. And I'm moving with other people that I'm cool with, that I grew up with technically, because me and him graduated together in high school. I met this nigga in high school, bro. So fast forward, I move in. I paid $15 to move in, right? This was the first issue I had with this nigga. When I first moved into the fucking house, I was on the phone downstairs with a girl. It's 2 p.m., people. Everybody else is still asleep. It's 2 p.m., right? It's 2 p.m. I'm downstairs talking to a girl. Everybody's still asleep. Then this nigga Sid comes down. He sees me on the phone. I see him see me on the phone. I'm talking to the girl still on the phone. Out of nowhere, 5 minutes later, this nigga starts yelling at me, telling me to get off the phone. Oh, why the fuck you on the phone? What if I came downstairs and started talking, this and that? Get the fuck off the phone. You always on the phone. You always on the phone with a different bitch every day. Get the fuck off the phone. What the fuck? My nigga, I had to stop and think and realize this nigga is telling me to get off the phone to a house I'm paying $1,200 a month. Remind you, people, I paid $15 to move in. Now, after that $15, I have to pay $1,200 a month. That $1,200 only came with a bedroom and a shared bathroom with J1. Went to be on the phone, and you telling me to get off the phone like you my daddy. I don't even know my fucking daddy, bro. And you telling me to get off the phone like you my daddy, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you? And talk about some, oh, just ignore him. He's just mad, da-da-da-da, y'all boys should did it, this and that. I told Wonder the same shit. I didn't move in. I didn't pay $1,200 to get yelled at, beaten, told what to do. I could have stayed at my fucking mother house. I don't even know my fucking daddy, and this nigga trying to act like my fucking daddy, bro. What the fuck, bro? And then on top of that, not only is this nigga telling me to get off the phone, I have to go through the nigga to invite guests, bro. I have to go through the nigga to invite guests to a house I'm paying $1,200 a month to, bro. $1,200 a month, I have to go to a nigga and ask him, please, can I invite someone over? It came to a point I had to lie to say this is my family member just so a person could come over, bro. Like, why the fuck I have to lie for someone to come over, bro?
It apparently started at their content house. That was King Sid's idea. Sid personally called Nate to be a part of the group, and Nate was living with his mother at 23 years old. Mind you, he has never moved out of mommy's house at 23. But anyways, Sid gets the house and he pays $1,500 to move in and then another $1,200 a month to stay. Now, off rip, if I'm getting invited by a big YouTuber to film in a content house, why in the hell am I coming out of pocket like we just sharing all of the cheese evenly from the channel profits? Like, what type of idiot would pay to be a part of a group monthly just to not even see the full YouTube AdSense check at the end of the month? I don't even want to spoil the entire thing, but Sid basically owned everything I have mentioned thus far. Everything is in his name, the house, the channel, everything. So this dude, Nate, was basically just trusting a dude with his career and also trusting him with his own bread. $1,500 is not cheap, and I'm sure he was looking for a return on that investment. So again, why in the fuck would you trust King Sid of all people with your goddamn career and money? It just doesn't add up or make sense. Not only that, but he gets punked by King Sid in the house he pays rent in. NateSoUgly claims it's basically a 2 p.m. on a Tuesday and the whole house is asleep and everybody is just chilling. And he's chilling downstairs on the phone with a little biatch. He's on the phone with a bitch. And Sid sees Nate enjoying himself and just turns up, gets livid, telling him to get off the phone. What if I came downstairs and started talking? You always on the phone with a different girl every day. Blah, 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 sounding like somebody's baby mama. And this is all in a house NateSoUgly pays rent in. His own house. This is his house. He's telling him when and where to be on the phone in a house he pays rent in. Crazy as fuck. Crazy as fuck. Nate claims he had to go through Sid to even invite guests into his own house. Now, apparently, the next reason is Sid and another member in their group named Suave were on a 2-man mission, and that's when 2 niggas are on a play with 2 girls, and they got an individual one-on-one, but they're boosting each other to complete the overall objective, if you know what I mean. Prior to the 2-man, they ended up switching girls. So the nigga, you had a girl, I had a girl, we swapped. And Sid ended up cuffing the girl he ended up with. So he cuffed the swap. So apparently the female is named Kenzie and be in Sid's videos, and she was just getting passed around by the gang like a toaster strudel, and Sid ended up wifing her. And it comes out that she's a straight up cum guzzler and is a borderline crackhead doing all types of drugs in the house, making people around her uncomfortable, and was just recently with a whole nother rapper before she even met Sid. So he's giving off that she's just a groupie. So apparently they did a magic show video, and the magician told Nate that he didn't want anybody behind him while he's doing his show. So he told Sid's girl that the magician don't want nobody behind him, some normal shit. And she starts tweaking, like she turns up, and I'll show the clip. But then Sid ends up taking the hoe side and basically sparks the drama for real, because Sid ends up talking kind of crazy. And this ended up being the last video on the group channel. There's no other video after this, meaning like it really ended over a little biatch.
But then here comes a second reason, bro. This man Sid and Suave had a 2-man. The man Suave brought a 2-man, 2 girls to the crib so him and Sid could do whatever. Prior to that 2-man, they had end up switching. And then during that situation, that's when Sid done cuffed the 2-man. Listen, if y'all did not realize who the girl was, this is the girl that I'm talking about. The girl named Kenzie. She was originally just a 2-man that was originally supposed to be for Suave, but it ended up as Sid, and they just magically got together. She started living with us out of nowhere the next week. And during the time she was living with us, that's when stuff was being found out about her. They were finding out she was doing like crazy drugs. She was recently with the rapper before she even met with Sid. And they're just basically saying she just ran through like a whole bunch of niggas done got with her, right? The man Sid pulls me aside about the girl and basically was telling me everything I just recently just told you about the drugs, about who she was just with. I kid you not, 30 to 40 minutes later, the man just ends up cuddling with the girl. Like I said before, people, I don't care what a guy do with a girl, but hey, that's just your business. This what started becoming the issue though. We had a magic show video, right? Before the magician started, the magician came to me and said, listen, before I get started, I want you to tell everybody that's behind me to move away from me when I'm doing the magic tricks. That was behind him when he was doing the magic tricks. I said, yo, before we get started, he don't want you behind you. I went to every different person. Then I went to her. I literally said the same thing what I told everybody. I said, yo, he don't want nobody behind him when he does the magic trick. This girl starts being like, oh my God, leave me alone. Why are you bothering me? Why are you coming to me and telling me I'm not going to listen to what you do? Like, starts being a spoiled brat out of nowhere, bro. Bro, start causing a whole scene. Then this nigga said, Mr. Captain Save-A-Ho, want to save this girl like, oh, why you bother her, this and that, leave her alone, this and that, get away from her, you don't even like her, you don't this and that, you said all types of things, right? You told me about the bitch saying all this type of stuff about the bitch, you was about to kick the bitch outside your house, now all of a sudden you defending the bitch. That was the issue I started to have with him. He's defending this girl after talking so much shit behind her back towards me, finding all this shit about this girl, right? How she's ran through, how she does serious drugs, how she been with this and that much people. Wait, you're defending this after you just came to me about this, right? That's when Jeff and Suave came in my room and just like, Nate, just do the video, all that bullshit, just knock out the video and this and that, feel me? So that's when I just went back downstairs and just continued to do the video. Bro, peep game in my face. I was so uncomfortable in the beginning of the video, bro. I was literally uncomfortable in the beginning of the video. That's how you know before the video, I was so uncomfortable. And peep game as well. Notice how that's the last video of the channel, right? Literally. Not only I was uncomfortable with the video because what transpired before the video even started. Peep how that's the last video. But I'm going to get to that, right? Protecting the bitch. Now you want to be all, oh, like, oh, you want to be Captain Sable, da da da. Man, fuck you and fuck the bitch too. I literally said that to their face. We started arguing. We was not talking to each other for like a couple of days in the house. That's when, one day when everybody was at the crib, there was drinking, this and that, having like a little, that's when he just forced himself through my door, because I always keep my door locked. He was just like, listen, Nate, I'm sorry, I apologize, this and that. Let's not fall over about no bitch, about no hoe, this and that. But it's just like, bro, it took you now to realize that, bro? Like, again, he came to apologize. So he apologized for the situation that he tried to be my fucking daddy. Now he apologized for the situation that he's trying to protect this girl, this and that, saying this bros over, right? So he apologized. Like I said, I ain't gonna hold a grudge, but I'm not gonna forget what the fuck just happened, right?
So now on to the third reason. There apparently was a boat party after a video shoot, and the whole crew from the video shoot came onto the boat to party. And it was all types of hoes, but Nate had brought a homegirl, and then Sid had brought the same girl who was tweaking from the magician video. On the ship, basically, Sid gets into an argument with NateSoUgly's homegirl and ends up lunging at Nate's girl's neck and like bucking at her, like you know, trying to jump at her. And then ends up doubling down later on while drunk, saying basically he'd do it again. And it's becoming a running theme that King Sid is on demon time when he's off that liquor and will knock any female out in the nearest radius to him. Now, just to clarify that a little bit more, it's King Sid, his girl. I guess Nate like drifted away from his girl for a second, and so it's King Sid, Nate's girl, and King Sid's other girl. I hope I made that like clear. Anyways, he gets into an altercation with Nate's girl and makes it seem like he's finna grab her neck on some crazy shit. So, you know, Nate gets livid, obviously, and that was that. So then May comes around and Nate claims he already paid his $1,200 for the month's rent. Then in the middle of the month, Sid is saying that towards the end of the month, everyone has to leave. Everyone has to find their own place to stay. Do what you gotta do. So Nate basically just paid the rent, and then Sid canceled the lease. And Nate thinks he did it out of spite, basically as a FU to NateSoUgly. So Nate then details that he never saw any paperwork for anything, and that his name personally wasn't listed as the owner for anything, like the house or the YouTube channel. He signed no contract or paperwork to live with Sid, and his goofy ass just was, I guess, cash apping him at the end of every month, I guess. If you really think about it, he ran off with Nate's money after he pissed him off, then basically left him homeless and said, find a place or move back in with mommy, nigga. That's crazy disrespectful, and I personally wouldn't, I really wouldn't take that. He literally tells Nate he lost money in the house too. He lost money in this whole situation. So he doesn't owe Nate anything, and he's not getting any money back for the rent.
Bro, the third reason why, bro. Here's the third reason what happened that transpired prior to living with bro, right? So we had got a boat after a video they done shot, right? After the video they said they were going to have a boat, okay. Everybody that was part of the crew was on the boat, and we have brought girls. I brought my own girl to the boat. Everyone else brought their own girls to the boat. Sid brought the same girl that, you know, feel me, that being Captain Sable to, the same girl, you feel me, to the boat, right? Or whatever, this and that. The captain comes and get me and tells me, yo, your boy's tripping. At first, I don't even know what he's talking about, bro. Comes to me, the captain of the boat, say, yo, come get your boy, he's tripping. So I said, okay, point me to where is that? Okay, I'm walking over. The captain brings me to where the situation that's happening, saying my boy's tripping, and he was talking, when I came to the situation, it was Sid, the girl, and the girl that I invited. They were all arguing. So I was trying to kind of confuse on what was going on, so I was trying to peep game what was going on. What is going on? The man Sid lunges his hand towards the girl neck that I invited. He lunges his hand towards the girl neck. Bro, I kid you not, I started spazzing, kid. Because you're lunging your hand towards a girl that I invited? You putting your hands on a girl on top of that, fam? Hell no, fam. I started snapping. I ain't gonna lie, I was about to just, but for me to witness this shit right in front of me in my fucking face, fam, no, I was heated, fam. I was heated. Prior to me yelling at this nigga, this and that, bro, The man, all of a sudden, he was just passed out, drunk, started throwing up, this and that. But remind you, that don't give you an excuse to put your hands on a girl just because you drunk, whatever, this and that, bro. And the girl that the girl that I invited, she was so heated, bro. Like, she was just saying all types of crazy shit. She's gonna call police, or you feel me, or bring someone to handle Sid, this and that. And I'm just trying to calm her down. But prior to me trying to calm her down, other niggas that was on Sid's side, you feel me, D-Ride and Sid was like, bro, it's nothing. Let it vibe out, bro. Everybody's just drunk. No, nigga, this girl's sober, kid. You feel me? This girl is sober, bro. So after the boat situation, right? You feel me? The house was quiet, bro. The house was quiet after the boat situation. It was 2 days. The house was quiet. Remind you, I barely be at the crib anyway because I'm handling my other business besides YouTube. I got a photography business, so I'm barely at the crib. So after 2 days, barely at the crib, I came back to the crib. Then a nigga Sid came to my room after the boat situation. The man literally came to me and told me, listen, bro, the reason why I did what I did is because, I felt like she was following from the last boat. I felt like she was following me. She was doing too much. Everywhere I go, she go, this and that. So if that situation were to happen, I wouldn't even mind spitting on the girl. Fam, let me just stop y'all right there. It's the fact that you knew what you did and you're saying that you would do it again due to the fact that you felt like this girl was following you, this and that, all types of shit, right? Fam, that's how sick it is. After that situation, I just went ghost, bro. I'm basically living in a house, just paying rent and avoiding these niggas at this point. Cause just like, bro, I'm done with the bullshit, fam. Number one, you try to act like my daddy. Number two, you trying to protect the that you just was talking shit about me with, this and that. Now you being Captain Save about a bitch talking shit towards me. Now you want to protect the girl off of a tool man, off of another nigga face. She was about to have sex with another one of our homeboys, but y'all switch off a tool man you're protecting on top of that. And third, you're putting your hands on females that I know. Like, what, nigga? Like, bro, I'm just done. Prior to when I'm not talking, this and that, I'm just vibing. Like, I'm in and out the house, barely even sleeping there, whatever, avoiding these niggas, stop talking to these niggas. Like, remind you, I'm still paying rent, bro. So that's when the month of May came in, bro. I'm talking about we're 2 weeks in, already paid my $1,200, bro. I paid my $1,200. I'm barely there, you feel me? All my stuff is there, but I'm paying, you feel me? Bro, the middle of the month, the man puts me in a group chat, right? The man puts me in a group chat and basically was like, towards the end of the month that I just recently paid for, May, towards the end of this month, everybody have to move out. I just broke the lease. Everybody get out. Do what you got to do. Go find your own place to stay, this and that. I canceled the lease, fam. Fam, I just paid you fucking rent and now you're telling me you're canceling the lease, bro? I'm about to cancel the lease because I felt like this and that. Like, you just did this shit out of being petty, out of spite. Now, not only you fucking with me, you fucking with my money, fam. $1,200, bro. Remind you, when I'm paying this, man, I don't even know how much the bills are. I don't know how much. I don't see no type of paperwork because everything's under this man's name. I didn't even sign no fucking contract to even live with, bro. Bro just said, come move in. I paid the cheese. When money was due, paid. I told the man, you owe me money, fam. You owe me $1,200. The man said, I lost money too part of this. You not getting your money back. What? I don't owe you shit. This and that. I said, you know what, bro? Bet, bro. I ain't really pressed about this nigga. He done sized me. He tried to treat me like a fucking daddy. The nigga put holes over bros of a two-man off of a random bitch that was about to have sex with Suave. And on top of that, you put your hands on my homegirl, fam. That I can't forgive you about that, fam. You thought I was gonna let that shit slide, bro? You put your hands on my homegirl, bro. This where the man really got me more fucked up, right? Remind you, he put me in a group chat to move out. He puts me in a group chat to move out towards the end of the month. Like, basically by June 1st, we supposed to be move out. Texas 3 days later said, listen, by May like 25th, like early, he basically pushed the date earlier to move out. Y'all gotta get y'all shit out. Not even towards the end of the month, it's like he shifted the day. Now, I have literally 4 days to fucking move out, bro.
So they were arguing back and forth so much for Sid running off with the bread that Sid actually dropped his location to fight. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of wild. It's like Sid is really just real life crazy. He started the situation and then will pull up on your barber and drop the loc for the fight. Like, that's menace behavior. He pulled up on his barber. Nate's barber was getting a haircut from Nate's barber and wanted to fight and dropped the load. I ain't gonna lie. That's kind of crazy. So Nate pulled up though. They fought and Nate ended up basically getting jumped by one of Sid's homeboys, which is also in the group with Nate. So that was dead. That happened, and they ended up pulling on up on each other again because some of the other people in the group were like, "Bro, y'all are homeboys. Just get the one-on-one in and get it over with." So they pull up. Sid pulls up on NateSoUgly and his mans again to fight for the second time, and he basically just rolls the window down, spits on one of the guys, and then just drives off like the Joker. Now, that's crazy.
Prior to when we were arguing, the nigga talking about something he made me, bro. So I'm like, bro, what the f you made? Now you got me really f***ed up. So then to a point when we was arguing so much through text, the man dropped this addy. He was at my barber. I pulled up quick. I pulled up with my boy. I went over there. Long story short, we just ended up fighting, bro. Prior to when we were fighting, I basically got jumped because I literally pinned this nigga down, and then this nigga Wonder came out of nowhere and started hitting me in the head, bro. Like, trying to knock me off this nigga. Bro, remind you, all I did was pin the nigga Sid down. This is a me and Sid argument. This nigga Wonder come out of nowhere talking about some, get off of Sid, get off of Sid, get off of Sid. After that situation happened, called my homeboy Jeff, who's part of the group as well. Basically, I called him, let him know what happened. Basically, Jeff was just like, bro, what the f, bro? We all homeboys. Y'all should get y'all one-on-one. We shouldn't be jumping. We went to go get Jeff. We pulled up to the gas station because they were still there right next to the barbershop. We pulled up and Jeff hopped out the car and saying, yo, listen, I know we arguing this and that, but we got to settle this like, man, know that jumping shit. Everybody get their one-on-ones. To make a long story short, the nigga Sid spits on Jeff, then took off, bro.
Right there. See, I'm in this. See, I'm in this nigga phase. Look at this shit, bro.
How about without a t-shirt? We're all ready.
I'm trying to go in this shit. Hey, what the other camera for what other camera from right here? Run it back a little bit. Run it back. You see what I'm talking about? You see how the camera right here? Like where the view for this one at? You see me flinch? I feel look, he hiding, whoa. He hiding the whole time. See? Yeah. He hiding in the car, whoa. Now look. Look at this one, EJ, look. I'm gonna flinch at his eye. See? See, I flinch again. I'm trying to hit his eye. Then he spit on me. You see that? You see what happened? You see how he ran out the car? Whoa, this nigga, hey man, go with this camera, man. Go with this camera, man. We need to get this camera right here. Oh, his girl came and got him?
Yeah.
Oh, his girl came and got him. His girl came and got him. They scared. They scared. Oh my God, they scared.
Yeah, that camera.
Oh shit. Yeah, just watch. Nigga run, man.
Whoa, it is the shit.
Legit about the shit. I think I'm out there right now, ain't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they hear people this shit. Yeah. Watch this. Fuck nigga, spit on me. Look, he right there. You standing on top of the car. Just standing on top of the car. Yo, put that nigga, you nigga. Hey, run that shit back, man. Run that shit back. This nigga, man. This nigga pussy, man. What you running behind them people for, man? You see me come, you running behind them people, man. You fool, man. Y'all boys know what time it is. Look. Nigga standing on top of the car. I just showed y'all boys I'm fishing at his ass, ain't it? I'm fishing at his ass. Look. He talking big shit behind them boys. Look, who you think he is? Now he's still talking. Get on top of the car again. I'm right there. See, spit on me. I'm right there in the middle. You see me? Oh, ooh, look at the boy holding me back. Look, I'm trying to, look, you pussy, legit got right back in the car. You ain't do nothing, man. You shook, man. You shook, man. You know what time it is, Jit. You pussy, Jit. Pussy.
Then after that, Nate goes on to get his stuff from the crib. Then when he went to the crib, half of Nate's stuff is already outside of the house. Then he goes on a villain rant on one of the hoes in the house, and it's actually hilarious. He says all she does is cook and get passed around by the same two dudes in the house. Homie Hopper. She literally posts a TikTok saying two dudes were her brothers and that their little sis gets anything that she wants. When Nate says in reality, she's just a random hoe who gets hit by two niggas in the same group. Now that's nasty work. Then he literally turns into NateSoUgly, and it really starts to get crazy. I actually got uncomfortable. Take a look. He said he had to lie and say the police were coming so they wouldn't illegally move his items from the house that he was paying for.
After that situation, bro, all I knew automatically in my head, I have to go get my shit, bro. Because you know when niggas are mad, they want to do petty shit towards the house. What a convenience. I was so right. Because when I went to the crib, already half of my stuff is outside, bro. Imagine you pay $1,200 and these niggas are moving your shit outside the house. Imagine you paying $1,200 and they got people that don't even live there moving my shit, fam. Because all y'all want to ride Sid. On top of that, prior to when I was moving my stuff, the Jade was throwing my stuff down the stairs, and then I'm yelling at the girl saying, don't throw my stuff, and then she slaps me, bro. It's straight though, bro. It's straight. I get it, bro. All you do is cook and these niggas, bro. And you know what's crazy too about you? Well, I could get on you, but the crazy thing is about you is you're in a group that you already have sex with two niggas, and you're telling the internet that y'all brothers. We're not your brothers. These niggas are not your brothers. You're having sex with them and you're living with wonder. Be for real with yourself. I heard you have a nigga in jail. I hope he sees this. Be for real with yourself. That's my slap to you. That's tough. I'm not laughing. Listen, bro.
Nah, nigga, I'm not laughing. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? What the hell? Nate then goes on another rant saying when Sid got accused of beating another woman, he basically ghostwrited the script to help him out. He was basically Sid's crash dummy, and Sid did him like this over a hoe that was getting passed between the bros. That's nasty work, like dead ass. Then Nate shows that the girl who was involved with the beef at the beginning exposed Sid in the end too. So she ended up exposing him too. Everybody, it's a expose in this motherfucker.
You seem like a fucking hater, but all my times I've always been there to help you. Like that time with that diamond situation. Like I said, I ain't trying to bring that diamond situation, but let's talk about it real quick, fam. When you was making that truth video, when the whole world was against you, when all the world thought you did a domestic violence, you abused that girl, you choked that girl, I was behind that camera telling you what to say, word for word, bar for bar, nigga. Whatever you said was my bars. Whatever you said, it was me. I was behind that camera. When you went to court to fight the case with the girl, when you brought your lawyer, you called me to defend you. What the fuck I did? I got up and defend you, nigga, like a real ass nigga, like I should. Give me the call. Eventually I did it. I helped you. Made a successful video because it had 1 million views, and all you did was bonded me out. But then you looked at me and said, oh, you gotta get your own lawyer. You gotta pay your own court fees after that. I had to do this probation shit for 1 year. I was restricted for so much shit, fam, because of you, bro. This is not over yet. Your time is coming. This is my most favorite part about this video, bro. Because after everything that went down, the girl and Sid ends up breaking up, and she gets on Instagram and exposes the man for what, ladies and gentlemen? Abusing and mistreating her. That is so crazy. The girl that you end up protecting ends up exposing you for mistreating her and abusing her. Go fucking figure. Wow.
Now he makes a second video explaining how Sid stole the group idea, Steeze, and how he was backdooring members out of money and branding. He says Callofkidd made up the name Steeze, and all of Steeze is under Sid's name. All the money made under the name Steeze went into Sid's pockets. Sid said everyone is a part of Steeze and everyone has ownership in it, but Nate was still paying rent money. He turned another dude's catchphrase into a brand and was pocketing all the money from his members. So literally one of his members in the gang like basically created the name, and Sid ran with it, took the branding, and was making all the money and still making them pay rent money, even though the revenue from the channel was supposed to pay off the housing costs. The guy who made the catchphrase was apparently getting squeezed out of the group too by Sid. Sid was on some weird stuff with this dude and was trying to like get him out the group and was also punking him and disrespecting him. Mind you, this is the man who came up with the name Steeze. It's almost like Sid was trying to make it known that this was his shit and he's the leader now. The man who came up with Steeze tried to create a channel named the Steeze Family, and Sid called him to take it down, saying he's ruining the Steeze brand. Like something that dude came up with himself.
Bro, now let me talk about this Steeze group. Basically, the whole point of us having this Steeze group was basically like another AMP, right? We're supposed to be a bunch of lit niggas having fun, you know, like turning up and shit like that. You feel me? We're supposed to be a bunch of lit niggas, you know, having fun, turning up. We feel me? You got all types of creative, feel me? And at the time when the idea was presented to me, because it was Sid's idea, he was basically like, yo, let's make a group, call it Steeze, whatever, this and that, and you feel me, be the next big thing, next big group, right? But what's crazy about this group is that the word Steeze originally came from Callofkidd, right? Well, like he started being around more, you know what I'm saying? And then he started being around Sid, and then he'll say like weird sayings to a point, like he'll just say Steeze, and then we all started saying Steeze. This nigga Sid decided to take this saying and make it into a group, right? This man makes it to a group, gather all us niggas around, me, Wonder, Jeff, Suave, and Callofkidd, and made it turn into Steeze, a Steeze group, basically. What's crazy about it is, prior to when we're doing Steeze and all that shit, all that Steeze is under his name, Sid's name. Fam, the man took Callofkidd's saying and turned it to his brand. The whole Steeze is under Sid. Whatever money we made, it went straight to his pockets, bro. The crazy thing is about it is the nigga Sid told me that this channel was made for us paying the rent for the Steeze crib. Cause he basically said the crib is our crib. It's everybody's crib that's part of Steeze. But how the fuck you're making money off of this channel and I'm still paying $1,200 a month still? I'm still paying rent like a regular fucking pedestrian, a regular human that I was living there, bro. He turned the brand, another nigga name, into a brand and put it under his name, everything. All that YouTube shit straight to him. The account, he knows the password. Only he knows the password, this and that. How we a group and only one nigga controls, bro? This is my message to Callofkidd, right? And what's crazy, you let this nigga take your brand, your name, your saying into a brand that you don't even get money off of, and you're part of this group that's due to your saying. And on top of that, you be D-riding this man, bro. Cause there was times when this man would try to kick you out the group. He called your girl in front of your face, and this man will always disrespect you. And then you will come looking at us for advice, bro. The man will literally size you, play on your name, and downplay you like a dog. And he's using your brand, bro. He's making money off your brand, your face, and he's trying to kick you out. He just basically took it and made a brand, bro. Notice how the magician shit was the last video that we did, bro. Cause you know shit wasn't right, bro. If you're watching it, this is me talking to you as a Haitian man, bro. You let a Mexican zode you, bro. How the fuck a Zode get Zode, bro? You let a Chico Zode you, bro. And if y'all don't know what Zode mean, you basically let a nigga hold you, steal you out your money, rob you out your pockets, took your brand and everything. Everything Steeze is not yours. This nigga Sid even named his dog Steezy, bro. He took everything from you, bro. I'm pretty sure y'all not even friends no more. Y'all don't even follow each other, bro. It makes so much sense because you're finally now realizing it. And I'm glad you are. This man literally took a brand off another nigga saying, made it to his own brand, turned it to his own LLC. He's getting all the money in the world. And to this day, he still has this channel up, making whatever cheese is making. And you know what's crazy about it? If you look at the channel and you look at the banner, it's not even none of us that's there. None of us who started is not there. This nigga even changed the banner and put another nigga there that never was even part of it. I'm talking about you, Pete. He put a nigga named Pete So Ugly. I'm Nate So Ugly. You're basically trying to replace me for another nigga that's inspired by me. Sid, bro, you are one sick man, fam. To use us, to manipulate us, to make it think that this shit was a group, the group is grouping. We just working for you. We're just puppets in your mind games. This not even a group. Because I'm pretty sure groups don't do this shit.
He then goes on to say how Sid added someone named Pete So Ugly to basically replace Nate, even though he's obviously inspired off of Nate So Ugly, and he's basically a Nate ripoff, but Mexican. Then he makes the point that Sid was basically stealing ideas for the group channel and using them for his main channel to blow up and make more money. And that's really crazy because you can tell, obviously, a channel with 1 million active subscribers is going to do better on a video, the same video as someone with 50K. I mean, that's just how the game works. So you copying a viral video idea from a whole other channel that basically doesn't really have much to do with you. Y'all aren't competing for each other in the algorithm. It's literally you. So you doing that and then taking the profits off of that when, according to Nate, someone else, like members are coming up with these ideas, not you. That's like, that's just diabolical. Like, this dude is on Joker timing. Long story short, Nate So Ugly looks crazy in this. I'm a victim blamer. There's no way you didn't see not one red flag sooner. I mean, to the audience, did y'all not see this? Like, what? You let this man slide with bucking at your homegirl, but don't understand why a 19-year-old Callofkidd is letting disrespect slide too from someone your age? Like, the fact that Sid has a group of grown men that he can manipulate on some Adam 22 shit makes me feel like y'all were getting recruited from DeVry or some shit. Cheeseburger University type shit. Like you signed no paperwork. You trusted this man with your brand and money. Let him disrespect you and your girl. Let disrespect across the other homies slide because it wasn't you. And you helped him as his day one homie, even when it came to beating allegations the whole time. Like, if anybody, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a lick, a walking lick. Like, Sid isn't some super genius to be doing this to y'all. Like, y'all are just slow as fuck. Like if you signed no paperwork to live at the crib, how the fuck was you paying rent? Does nobody think Venmo? How were you paying him? You were saying the bread was getting sent straight to him. That was no problem. As a grown man, you were cash shopping a nigga for rent, bro. Like you're the side piece in the house. That's crazy. Like, the whole situation is just slow. Like, I can't even talk about this no more. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe so I can stay in your algorithm. That's the only thing I'm gonna ask. If you enjoyed, make sure you click the subscribe button and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And really, with that being said, we're gonna get out of here, bro. Peace.